Hello! So you're confused how to start Star Glitcher? Well, you have come to the right place. So let's get started. First things first, you will see that it's spawned in as Mayhem. And the thing that catches your eye is the UI at the bottom. I do recommend to have a look at those sweet modes because the first thing you'll need to find in this game is your main. Mains are really important because they're the modes that you will use the most. Personally, in the early game, I will use Rainbow, Catastrophe, or Tidal. Since Rainbow's ultimate, or the very high damage move, is charged very quickly, is fast, and has a good overall damage output, but it is pretty fragile. Catastrophe, on the other hand, has very high damage output, custom high damage M1s, and especially insane and powerful X move. It also has very high health. The main problem with Catastrophe is that it's very slow movement speed. The M1s and the abilities will also decrease its movement speed to a near standstill. Recently, Tidal got hit with a lot of nerfs that heavily restrict its damage, but I have not seen a change in damage output so far. With that out of the way, you can start grinding orbs. Orbs are the in-game currency. You can see how many orbs you have on the top right of your screen. For the early game, you can spend them as much as you want on skins and everything, but as soon as you get to rank 20 or 25 kinda, you'll set your goals on more rarer skins. Orbs can be attained in two ways. The most common way is bosses, arguably the easiest out of the two. The second way is Ultra Hell. We don't talk about Ultra Hell. This is where the second mechanic of this game comes in, or also known as materials or items. Materials can be obtained by defeating bosses and the Foxfall shop located on Tranquility Island, where we will get into later. The Foxfall shop is literally just like any generic shop where you exchange orbs for materials. Materials and orbs can be used to buy skins or obtain certain ranks, particularly ranks over 100. Next, we have factions. Currently, factions don't necessarily have a use. The main one is to know your rank. It doesn't give you any in-game advantage, except from giving you a cool title while chatting. The next thing you might want to get is skins, a core piece of gameplay. There are not a lot to talk about it since skins are usually up to your own personal preference. There is one skin that you must immediately get when you join, when they are available for a limited amount of time from joining. First one is for corruption, which is desolation. Second one, there is none because there's only one. One of the less important things is biomes. Biomes are pretty unimportant, except from Tranquility, where you can get Armageddon, get quest tips, find the Foxfall shop, and get the Corrupted Star Soul, which you won't need for a good while. There is also Pyramids biome that allows you to get to Ultra Hell, but there is enough tutorials for Ultra Hell on YouTube from other YouTubers, so watch that instead of me, because I do not want to go through that again. Well, these are the main mechanics that can help you get started in your journey in Star Glitcher. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions or some things I missed out on, please feel free to tell me or ask in the comments. Good luck in your journey in Star Glitcher. Goodbye.